ready for some hot. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports. Some of the best squads on the planet ready to collide on the ice. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Canadians kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. And that's turned aside with a glove. Miller's going to hang on for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. They win the draw and go on the attack. That's gloved by Miller. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Sabres have it now. Here's a short pass to Sittler. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Great reach with the poke check. Angles it over to Kucherov. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's a chance! Scores! And the road team quickly gets on the board, and this place got quiet quick.
Well, it's always tough when you're on the road, James, but when you get off to a good start, you're prepared, and you turn the momentum, it's all in your favor. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Canadians get one quickly here, and they're up early in the first.
That's so important when you're the away team that you don't come out flat. You get your lines into it right away, and they're rewarded with a goal in that first quarter of the period.
And not much on that one. Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off. The Canadians have certainly come out with some jump here early in this one. Lots of shots, and they have the lead. McDavid's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Hammers it on net. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Good stop by Miller. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Made the save on the play. The Canadians gain possession along the wall. There's another stop. Handles the puck. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. Pass to Carney. That knocks him off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Carney. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Play is blown dead with the offside. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Canadians get a hold of the draw. Richard's got the puck. Here's a shot. He scores! Oh, wow, what a shot off the rush.
Well, what a catch and release, hey, James. I mean, when you are able to shoot that puck in stride, it is disguised. Goaltender has no idea where it's going. Well, we see him working on this all the time in practice. His beautiful snapshot, it's about getting it off quick. It's not necessarily about how hard, but it's about having that pinpoint accuracy, and this one is disguised, and it fools the goaltender.
The Canadians have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. And off the face-off, they take possession. Lafreniere's got it along the wing. To the front! Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Canadians win it. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Lemieux's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Denies that opportunity. And that goes off a body. Here's a blast. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes
cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they gotta keep the pedal to the metal. That goal just lit a fire under the bench, James. Anytime you play with energy, it can be contagious, and it's shift by shift that you can drive your teammates forward. He's a leader, and he found a way to get his team on board.
The Canadians have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Lemieux won the draw at center. The Canadians played along the boards. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Quick feed to Lafreniere. They've got the defense outnumbered. Fires it, and the shot dies in the traffic jam. Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Canadians have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. McDavid's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And there's the whistle as he hangs on, and man, listen to the crowd.
Well, they're just electric. You know the energy that just pumped into them after that huge save.
The Canadians have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Hammers it! Miller's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. McDavid's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Long jam in front, that's broken up. And that one's stopped. Picked up along the boards by Mahovlich. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. The Canadians carry it along the wall. Oh, saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Sends the pass over. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Canadians looking against the half wall. To the low slide. Scores! Break out the quad chair on the ski lift because that's 4 unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels.
The Canadians came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. With possession along the wall. Hammers a shot, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Quick shot, denies him with the save. The Canadians are up big here late in the first period. Gretzky's won the draw. And that goes off a player in front. Chambers carries the puck in his own zone. The Canadians gain possession. Puck grabbed by Matthews. The Canadians played along the wing. Lets it fly, and that's deflected off someone in front. The Canadians gain control of the puck against the wall. Hammers it on net, scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing. Man, he gets that puck off in a hurry, doesn't he? I mean, he just pulls the puck in towards his body, changes the angle of the shot, and buries it.
The Canadians have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. And they win that neutral zone draw. Moves it around along the half wall. Inside the final minute of the first here. They score!
No chance of catching up to this puck. I mean, man, he put some hot sauce, some pepper, and some mustard on this quick release shot all at once.
officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. And they win that draw at center. Pass to Carney. Takes it at center. Puts it on net and makes the save. The Canadians already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. Buffalo's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denies him. He got all of it. It's a straight-up race for the puck. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Canadians are winning this game and have a comfortable lead because they
scores! He puts it in on a second effort!
Well, this goal will be in the video room tomorrow, James, because it's second effort, and you know that coaches love that. You gotta love the resilience on this goal. He gets the first shot off, but he continues to track the puck with hand-eye coordination to collect it and rip it home. Second shot opportunity goes in.
The Canadians are checking all the boxes here tonight, Cheryl. I mean, look at the score. I mean, for all facets of the game, too.
Well, let's look at the offensive zone. I mean, they're getting the majority of the shots, but there's a big fat zero on their opponent's side. Why? Because their goaltender's been outstanding, and they've been in good defensive posture. Definitely seeing everything.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. The Canadians will go to work here in the offensive zone. Chambers moves the puck. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Oh, and he makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. Oh, and another big stop.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Oh, what a move. Just slide. Taken along the wall by McCall. Oh, and I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues.
Ball's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of them as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Oh, big time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those courts either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Denies him again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
The Canadians have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. And they'll start with possession. Scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. I don't think the goaltender knew where it was going, and I also don't think he knew where it was going, James, because he cradled that puck and he just put it to the net on his backhand.
The Canadians are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you, and you know that the coach loves this as well, because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Here's a shot. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No.
Oh, save. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Play continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way. So when you have it, you embrace it.
Hammers the shot, and that's blocked. Scooped up along the wall by Dobson. Spectacular save on the play. A big have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they've lead it here in the second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Lemieux. Good hit on the play. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. On the attack along the boards. Here's a scores! Oh, a little flick of the wrist was all it needed.
Well, this is his textbook shot, isn't it, James? And it's a beauty. It is the quick release. No one knows where it's going to. Not the goaltender, not the players in front of him. He just finishes.
The Canadians continue to hammer the accelerator here in the offensive zone tonight.
They've been incredible almost through 2 periods of play here. And I mean, their O-zone possession time is dictating it all. The ability to get to the net and, of course, the motion on the outside, which is disrupting the coverage and opening up the lanes.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Lemieux won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Here he scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road!
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. Well, he's got one of the most lethal shots in the league, James. If you give him just a little bit too much time and space and allow him to shoot and strike, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to wind up in the back of your net.
The Canadians have been moving and grooving all night long, and we're only in the second period here, Pounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and that's because they're retrieving it. But when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it, and the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible, and the score is a result.
And that's blocked away. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Here he is in close, and he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Hedman's picking up steam. Picked up along the wall by McDavid. Hammers it on net, and that's broken up. Puck picked up by Draisaitl. Oh, great save! Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. You know, it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
The Canadians are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got to come to the win.
Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the hattie.
The Canadians continue to hammer the accelerator here in the late stages of period number 2. It's been attack, attack, attack all night long.
Yeah, they had the puck on their stick. They've driven the net when they've had the opportunity. And, I mean, they just...
He scores! And there's the hat trick 3 as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team. But they dominated, playing really confident all night long.
The Canadians probably don't want this period to end given the way things have played out here tonight.
100% agree with you. They got the mojo. They're moving the puck. They've got a comfortable lead. The last thing they want to do is have an intermission, which can pause and give their opponent some rest that they need.
Rips it and rips it! Scores! Connor McDavid!
I don't think the goaltender had a chance on this one. I mean, such a quick release shot. It was like a flick of the wrist, disguised the shot, and it was in the back of the net.
The Canadians are probably thinking, we don't want this period to end the way things are going. Show The Canadians came into this one with one thought on mind. Lots of pucks to the net, and they continue to lead here late in the second. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Sabres are right where they should be in this game, James, and that is behind entering the third period. Why? They just haven't had the puck. It hasn't been on their stick, which means they haven't been able to generate anything offensively.
The Canadians have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone.
McDavid's been on fire in the circle tonight. The ability to win it, and you can see it in the body language. His whole team knows he's in this groove.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
Really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. Every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
The Canadians probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. If they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Fantastic save! He scores! And he completes the hat-trick there!
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? He's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
The Canadians continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Grabs the puck in the corner. Moves into the slot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Roy!
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Canadians have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Back underway as he scores!
So much emphasis on winning face-off, James, and this is why you get possession and you get a huge opportunity quick off the draw.
The Canadians continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. Buffalo's got it into the offensive zone. Quick shot, and he turned that one aside.
There's no question the goaltenders know who the shooters are in the league and what style of shot they take, and he's able to get a perfect read on the shooter here. That quick release shot, he knew that wrister was coming all day long.
Great stuff, Benoit! Hammers the shot, blocked in front. Matthews will play it to the corner. Grabbed along the boards by Gretzky. Buffalo's got it behind the net. Graves plays it into the offensive zone. Tosses it to Richard. Shot! And not much on that one. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Canadians continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Lemieux's got it and it scores! Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
The Canadians are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Yossi's got it in the corner. Big time stop.
It's always a challenge to make a save when there's tons of traffic in front of you, but he does a great job of tracking, staying dialed in, and makes the save.
The Canadians scoop it up along the boards. Richard's taking it from his own end. Lemieux's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, a spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in.
He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. We see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot, goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Canadians are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Hammers one. Oh, turns it aside once again. Puck scooped up by Backus. And he takes the dish. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Moves it to McDavid. And he loses control of the puck. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Canadians are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. Back underway, and they take scores! So look who's at it again!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. This goal all comes down to winning the face-off in the offensive zone, James. Everyone knows their responsibility. It's about making sure they get to the spots that they need to get to and get off a quick release shot. Great goal.
The Canadians probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. The Canadians been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it here late in this third period. A chance! Great blocker stop by Waugh!
Oh, the bench gets such a boost when he's...
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of...
He scores!
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
The Canadians continue to attack the net here at period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Slides the puck over. Receives the pass. And off some temperatures boiling over late here, Cheryl.
Boiling because there's certainly frustration as well. And when you're feeling frustrated, it's easy to just drop the gloves.
And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. James, there can be so many consequences to fighting, and this is the danger, and you can just see him struggling to get up.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. The Canadians win the face-off. Here they come up along the wing. Regains possession at center. The Canadians will play it from the corner. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And that's turned aside. And that's poked away. Scores! Oh, what a finish! Too sweet!
Well, the reaction on the bench, it says it all, James. I mean, this is their fearless leader who provides a ton of energy to this group. The timeliness of the goal, the energy that he brings encapsulates what he means to this team. Everyone on the team recognizes that when their leader scores, it's about the intangible, the hard work, the work ethic, the drive to compete. And that sends a message right down the entire lineup. Let's get going.
The Canadians have traded tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Takes a shot, and he makes the easy save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Canadians have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Grips it and rips it! And it scores! And look who's at it again!
You don't replicate these nights very often, James. You gotta appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats. You gotta give some credit to the shooter here, James. A quick release shot makes it difficult for the goalie to get set to position, and when you're a little late, you can get a piece of it, but it still winds up in the back of the net.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Buffaloes come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Graves setting up against the wall. Makes the save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And this one's in the books. He looked pretty dialed in between the pipes. Cheryl picking up that shutout.
Yeah, and it was a tough one as well. A lot of shots came his way, but really aggressive, got to the top of his crease. Excellent job.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and we will see you next time from ringside.